Just weeks after the installation of so-called subway spikes at some turnstiles on the Lexington Avenue Line, the MTA is now trying another new feature in an attempt to deter fare beaters, but it's already being met with some skepticism. Our very own Good Day's Briella Tomassetti, she's live in Lower Manhattan to check things out. What's the review, Briella? What are you hearing?
What is the review, Dan? I'll get to it in just a moment, but it's all happening here at the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall subway station. As you mentioned, the MTA trying a new and creative approach to crack down on fare beaters. A lot of people wondering, hey, is this thing going to work out this time, or is it going to be another waste of time and money? Because riders always find a way to beat the system. And without further ado, take a look at your screens. This is what we're talking about. The MTA installing crescent-shaped metal shields to subway turnstiles. Basically what this does is it adds a few inches of height to the fare gate to try and stop people from jumping over it. But New Yorkers are clever. We haven't seen it really take effect yet, but if you know what they say, there's a will, there's a way, and people will find a way to get over this thing or under this thing. Fare evasion costs the MTA more than $500 million a year, and according to the independent news website The City, it cost the agency more than $360 million last year on subways alone. Many of the MTA's methods have been unsuccessful in the past. In January, workers installed spikes along turnstile handrails at the Lexington Avenue 59th Street station with efforts to deter people from using the handrails to lift themselves over the turnstiles. And back in 2023, the transit agency installed new gates designed to stop fare beaters. But yes, a TikTok hack actually showed people how to activate the electric doors by swiping their hands over the exit sensor. The MTA even started a pilot program at several stations, which put a timer on emergency exit doors. Once a rider pushed the handle, there would be a 15-second delay before the door opened. And in her State of the State address last month, Governor Hochul announced a plan to prioritize subway safety and fare beating.
The MTA will be installing even more barriers in 100 additional stations. Also, bright LED lighting in every station by the end of the year. And the shameless toll evaders, fare evaders, will finally be stopped with modernized gates.
That plan includes more NYPD officers on trains and platforms, new barriers, LED lighting, and modernized fare gates at 20 stations this year, plus 20 more in 2026. And just last week, MTA Chair and CEO Janno Lieber asked lawmakers in Albany to fund the agency's new $68.4 billion five-year capital plan.
Obviously, we have a long way to go on key issues like public safety and fare evasion. We are making real progress.
MTA officials say their efforts resulted in a 26% drop in fare evasion in the last 6 months of 2024. And according to police statistics given to the MTA board, the NYPD issued more than 143,000 theft of service summonses, and that all happened last year. So pretty impressive statistics there. We'll see if this new method has any effect. Dan, back to you.
We'll see, Brielle. I'm sure somebody will be posting some videos of doing something, trying to hop those turnstiles down there. We'll see. Thank you very much.